I realized something was wrong when my plant was doing better than my bank account. That's what Sarah, a 29-year-old designer from Austin, said when she decided to change how she handled money. She wasn't broke. She just felt stuck, working all the time, saving very little, and feeling like life was on pause. Then, she found the FIRE lifestyle. But not the old kind where you live like a monk and skip every coffee. This was a new kind of FIRE, one that's about smart habits, using tech, and enjoying life while saving money. Now, saving money doesn't have to be hard. You don't need to be rich. You just need the right habits. And that's what this article is about. Forget boring budgets and cutting every cost. These new FIRE habits make saving feel easy, even fun. Ready to build a life of freedom, one smart step at a time? Let's dive in. The FIRE lifestyle stands for financial independence, retire early. It started in the 1990s when a few people asked a simple question. What if I could stop working much earlier than 65? Books like Your Money or Your Life and blogs like Mr. Money Mustache made the idea popular. The goal was to save a big part of your income, sometimes 70%, so you could quit your job by your 30s or 40s. But here's the thing, that version of FIRE doesn't work for everyone. It was often built for high-income tech workers or people who wanted to live on almost nothing. Today, younger people are changing the rules. Today, FIRE is more flexible. It's not about being super frugal, it's about being smart. New versions like Coast FIRE and Slow FIRE help you save enough early so your money can grow on its own, even while you work less or take breaks. Gen Z and millennials want balance, not burnout. And according to a 2024 NerdWallet study, 42% of Gen Z say early retirement is a top goal. FIRE today isn't about escaping life. It's about designing a better one and doing it your way. Habit 1. The 3-account automation hack. Most people try to save money by making a budget, tracking every dollar, and hoping they don't overspend. But let's be honest, budgeting like that is hard to stick to. The new FIRE crowd uses a smarter, easier way. Automation. The trick? Split your money into 3 separate accounts, each with a clear purpose, and let your bank do the work. Lifestyle spending account. This is for daily life, groceries, bills, going out. Once it's empty, that's it for the month. Future Freedom Fund. This account is your savings and investments. Money gets auto-transferred here the moment you get paid. You don't see it, so you don't miss it. Weird Wallet. This one's for fun stuff, surprises, side hobbies, weekend trips. It keeps life interesting without guilt. Apps like Monarch Money and Clio can help manage the system for you. Some even use AI to move extra cash from your spending account into savings automatically each week. One man in Portland said this system helped him save 38% of his income without stress. He hasn't had to manually budget in over a year. Why does it work? Because it removes daily decisions. You don't have to wonder, can I afford this? The account answers for you. Automation is like cruise control for your money, and it's one of the easiest FIRE habits to start today. Habit 2. FrictionFree Frugality. Micro frictions that save big. Frugality used to mean giving up things you enjoy. But the new FIRE lifestyle is smarter. It's about saving money without feeling like you're missing out. The trick? Add tiny frictions that slow down your spending just enough to help you think before you buy. Browser extensions like Finch add a 24-hour delay before you can check out online. That quick pause helps you decide if you really need that item or if it was just a moment of boredom. Try unsubscribe Sundays. Once a week, delete marketing emails. Less temptation means less spending. A fun trick from TikTok. Grocery shadowing. Watch what the person ahead of you buys, then only get 70% of it. It helps cut down on extras without needing a list. Add an extra step for purchases, like moving money into a separate account before buying something. That small pause makes a big difference. Studies show that adding just a little bit of effort before spending helps people save 20 to 30% more each month. Friction-free frugality means you don't have to feel guilty or deprived. You just make spending a little less easy, and saving starts to happen naturally. Habit 3. Asset stacking, not just income stashing. Most people think saving money means putting away a little from each paycheck. That's a good start, but the FIRE lifestyle takes it a step further. Instead of just saving money, they focus on building assets. What's the difference? Saving is keeping money in a bank. Assets are things that grow your money, even when you're not working. This is called asset stacking, collecting small money-making things that add up over time. Here are smart asset ideas that are popular today. Buy a small online business like a blog, Etsy shop, or digital product store using platforms like acquire.com. Many sell for under $10,000. Invest in real estate with friends using apps like Fintor or Fundrise. You don't need to buy a full house, just a small share. Use dividend-paying ETFs to earn regular income from the stock market. Explore safe crypto savings on regulated platforms offering interest on stablecoins. One woman in Atlanta bought an Etsy store template for $3,000 and now earns $700 per month in passive income. FIRE followers aim to collect 3 or more small income assets by age 35. Each one might not be huge, but together they can cover bills or even replace a full-time income. So don't just save, stack assets. That's how today's FIRE community builds real freedom, step by step, dollar by dollar. Habit 4. Invisible lifestyle upgrades. Saving money doesn't mean living a boring life. In fact, the smartest savers are finding ways to live better while spending less. It's called an invisible lifestyle upgrade, where you improve how life feels without increasing what it costs. Instead of cutting things out, think about swapping them. Instead of dinner at a pricey restaurant, try a cozy home-cooked meal with candles and music. Same feeling, less money. Use Spotify and Kindle Unlimited for daily fun and learning. These small subscriptions offer tons of value for a low price. Try travel hacking. Use credit card reward points for flights or Airbnb stays. You still get to travel, but for free or cheap. Use apps like Long Game to make saving money into a game. You earn points or prizes for good money habits. This FIRE habit is about enjoying life now, not waiting until retirement. By choosing thoughtful upgrades instead of expensive ones, you feel rich without spending more. It's not about being cheap. It's about being clever. Habit 5. FIRE with friends, social wealth circles. Saving money doesn't have to be lonely. In fact, people are now reaching financial freedom faster by doing it together. A new trend in the FIRE world is called a social wealth circle, small groups of friends or like-minded people who meet regularly to share money goals, saving tips, and support. They're also known as money pods, usually 3 to 5 people who chat once a month, either in person, on Zoom, or through apps like WhatsApp. Why does this work? Because when you talk about money with people you trust, you feel less pressure and more motivated. You're more likely to stick with your goals. In fact, a Stanford study in 2023 found that people save 37% more when part of a money group. Some friends even team up to save for group investments, like buying a rental property or starting a side hustle together. Tools like Ensemble help people invest as a group or get better deals. A group of friends in Chicago saved together and bought a small duplex. Now they live in one side and rent the other. Money is personal, but freedom grows faster when it's shared. FIRE with friends makes the journey easier and a lot more fun. In the past, some people used FIRE to escape stressful jobs by saving fast and quitting early. But today, FIRE is not just about money. It's also about mental health and long-term happiness. This new version is called anti-burnout FIRE. It focuses on living well now and in the future. Instead of working nonstop, people are choosing mini retirements, taking short breaks every few years to travel, rest, or try new things. It keeps life exciting and avoids burnout. Good sleep, flexible work, and less stress are now seen as important parts of financial success. Studies show that better sleep leads to better money choices. Therapists in the FIRE community say, you don't have to hate your job to want freedom from it. The goal isn't just early retirement anymore. It's about building a life that feels good every day, not just someday. FIRE isn't just about retiring early anymore. It's about creating a life that feels free, balanced, and meaningful right now. You don't need to be rich. You don't have to give up everything you enjoy. You just need the right habits. Automate your money with a 3-account system. Add small frictions to spending so saving feels easier. Build assets, not just savings. Let your money work for you. Upgrade your life invisibly so you enjoy more while spending less. Grow with others. Join or create a money circle. And finally, protect your peace with anti-burnout habits that keep you healthy and happy. The new FIRE is flexible. It fits real people with real lives. Whether you want to work less, travel more, or simply stress less about money, these habits can help you get there, step by step. Because when saving feels simple and life feels rich, you're not just chasing freedom. You're already living it. Want to learn how real people are building quiet wealth and achieving financial success? Then watch this video next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.